PickerGoose here, and it is a Wednesday, and I figured I'd make this video, and it's going to show you the different ways I package different things. And I'm doing it today because what you're seeing here is an average Wednesday for me. This is not over the weekend or anything, and it looks like there's a lot going on here, but there's really only 4 or 5 main types of packaging styles I have going on here. I just wanted to give you guys a brief little picture here. This is not me bragging or anything. I've had much better Wednesdays, and believe me, I've had much worse Wednesdays. I have here 2 regional flat rate boxes. I know I've discussed these in videos before. These are not like the top loading ones like that. These are more the flat ones. Here's a regional A, and to compare it, here's a regional B. I don't send regional Bs out a whole lot compared to regional As, but I thought I'd show you guys, give you guys an example of what it's going to look like. Here's the difference. Next, I sold a couple records here. With the records, I like to wrap the actual record in bubble wrap, and if it's a very expensive record, maybe I'll add a little bit more protection. If it's not, I'll wrap it up in bubble wrap, and I'll do one of each side in a nice long cardboard strip, and that's going to protect the edges. So I have 2 of these going out, and I like to label them as fragile. It's really not all that necessary, but I like to do it because it's going to make the collector feel very happy when you get it. This is just a board game wrapped up with a couple layers of bubble wrap. The way I get the paper is, you know, the brown paper bags you get from the grocery store. Cut them open, and you're going to cut right down this edge in here, all the way down. And then when you get to the bottom, you're going to cut a little circle around it, like that. You're going to flip this paper inside out, and it's going to look like this. And this is a pretty well packaged box. I think this person paid me, I don't know, maybe 30 bucks for this board game, something like that. It saves me money on packing supplies, and I have never once ever had any complaints about conditions, and I have sent board games out worth $80 to $90. As long as you take pictures of everything, you're going to be okay. In here, I believe, is a coffee maker, and I think I sold it for 45 bucks, so I bought it for like 5. So that was a nice profit. But I got this box at Walmart. I go to mine at about 10 to 11 o'clock. At 10:30 usually is the best time to get there. And I stock up on a bunch of boxes, and this is the type of box I have. You'll notice I have taken a black Sharpie, and I went over any copyrighted names or anything like that. Because the post office does not like that, you really don't have to worry about the actual product name or any other information, just a copyright. And I've never had any problems with boxes coming back or anything. So this box was free. Here's another example of a Walmart box I used. And by the way, these boxes are free. I don't pay anything for them at Walmart. If you're really counting costs, I pay for gas to get there, but it's literally a minute up the road, not even. So as you can see, I didn't black anything out in here. It just says organic milk. There's no company or anything on it, so I'm okay. And by the way, I see some people do this. It's not necessarily like the box making companies on the bottom. Those you don't have to black out. I've never had a problem. Finally, I do have 2 standard types of boxes I like to use. This is a 4x4x4. It's a nice sturdy box. I do pay for these boxes. I buy them in big bulks as wholesale. And here's another box I like to use. You know, this box is pretty nice as well. Pay for these, I don't really pay much. I mean, not even, obviously it's going to cut into my profit a little bit, but it's going to save me a lot of time because all the free boxes from Walmart really aren't going to be this size. And it's going to save me so much time from breaking those boxes down or going online and searching for free boxes on Craigslist or doing all these things. And it's going to be tough to find a box like this for free or like this for free. And it's this time-saving measure that I do, and that is where this pays off for me in the end because time is money. Bunch of random bubble mailers. I have 2 bags of these full. Lastly, I like to use these little poly mailers. This one's a little small than what I usually like to use, but for items like this, I would mainly sell clothing in.